Hello and welcome to Editing with My Wife, now with more words. My name's the Hooded Philosopher, and I'm here with Cheesy Loops. Cheesy Loops, what's this all about?
Well, this episode has more cats.
And more falling. Hey, that's enough. It was just snow. It's snow. You're barking at snow. Go back to bed.
It's like snowing and 18 degrees right now.
Yeah, it's pretty frigid over here.
Oh, it's horrible. I hate it.
How's the weather? Anyway.
Cold. Like my soul.
What's your favorite anime? Watching right now.
I haven't been watching anime lately.
What was the last good anime you watched?
Well, I like My Hero Academia a lot.
Mm-hmm. I know that.
But there's also...
But I meant like new.
New?
Yeah, something recent, new, different.
I like Ancient Magnus Bride.
And what was that about?
That was about a sleigh beggy. Which, I'm not...
Is that a word?
Yes.
Was that gibberish? I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
It wasn't gibberish.
What were we talking about?
No, it's about a young girl who can see the Fae world and has magical powers.
You do love the Fae.
I do love Fae. But everybody wants her powers. Like, she's a tasty magical treat. And she gets trained to be a mage.
Last good anime I watched was Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man was
the
awesome.
story of an adorable man puppy with a chainsaw on its head that loves people and is having fun with his life. It's very strange, very surreal.
Oh, we gotta check to see if there's more episodes because I haven't checked.
Like an iteration of Dolly. Anyway.
Anywho,
on with the show. Chapter 16.
Friend Finder.
No. This is...
We didn't do a recap for Chapter 16?
I don't know, did we? Yeah, tell us in the comments below. A new friend.
A new friend. Right. We're on a new friend. Okay.
Right. Go back to it. Thank you. I didn't write the name down here.
I was getting confused. Are we Norwegian?
It certainly looked like it for a moment.
A new friend.
All right.
So in the last chapter, they were trying to figure out how to find Drayland, and the boy comes up with the sliver of the divine. And Nathaniel takes a very familiar trip to finding Drayland in a very unfamiliar way.
With the help of Force. Force kind of helping him.
Yeah, Force helping him.
And,
it was just crazy.
And then when they were doing the magic, he just was falling and falling, trying to look for him off in the distance. And it was all chaos. Nothing was quite right. And it kind of seemed to take too long while even happening at a rapid pace. It was very strange, very wrong in a lot of ways. But there's a reason for it. It was confusing on purpose. Please move on with it. You'll see why. And we'll see it not in this chapter because it takes a little bit. But a couple. All right. Right here we have chapter 16, A New Friend. One sec. I'm just gonna... We need to talk, Drayland. A masculine voice he did not recognize spoke in his mind. It felt natural to him. When he opened his eyes, he was floating above a raging river. What's going on? He thought aloud, fully aware of where he was. He looked up and saw a small gray cat. Its eyes had a ring of glowing, like the petals of the divine blossom. I am Warren, and I am Warren, and I was made and sent by the divine in order to protect you and help you through the rest of your journey. It thought back as a languid yawn escaped from the cat's jaw. So you have held me in this place? He asked back. The divine arcane needed you to take the fall to help keep Nathaniel safe, so that he may stop Sloane. His power has become too great. It said, licking its paw. One moment.
Get up there.
No, she wants up. She
wants
up. She can't. There's a bottle in the way. She's barking at the bottle, so we come and get it. Go. Go.
A whole bottle of water prevented her from getting up on the bed.
Right in the middle of me dialogues. All right. The divine arcane needed you to take the fall to keep Nathaniel safe, so that he may stop Sloane. His power has become too great, it said, licking its paw. You said you are Warren. As I understood, he exploded. Was that inaccurate? He said, hoping to catch Flo in a lie. Yes, he died for me to exist, even talk to you. The divine will is strong. It used my awareness to save you. The cat said, licking, still grooming itself. Oh, there is a problem, Nathaniel. There's a problem. Nathaniel has used the sliver of the divine. Sloane has caught him doing it. He's on his way too, and they don't know. What do we do then, Warren? Well, we need to hide... We need to hide you from Sloane, but when we do, it will hide you from Nathaniel and Force as well. Force is looking for me? Too? She's pushed me down here. Force is helping Nathaniel. If we can save you, then she will aid you in stopping Sloane. Well then, what do I do? Do you have any magics on your person? There's some stone liquor in my canteen on my belt, and some crafter's glass in my back pocket. I know why I messed up here. It is not class. I just capitalized it like a moron. Okay.
It's okay.
The cat leapt onto his back. It pulled a small baggie out of his pocket with its teeth, and with a curl of its paw lowered a shard of the crafter's glass into Draylen's mouth. It went in, and he felt the power but had no outlet for it. This might hurt, but it will work. His claws dug into Draylen's back. I'm carving the rune for impact absorption. Get ready to use your crafter's glass before you hit the water. After he had finished, he said, Not bad, and then jumped back to a nearby rock ledge. A new voice came from above. So you are the man from another world. How is Earth faring? He asked as he came into view. I do not know of this Earth. I know nothing beyond the mother tree and the death at Tarkron hands, he said simply. He was tall, with tight facial features, wearing gaudy-looking clothes. Draylen could see the similarity to the boy. So you're telling me this world has been invaded by 2 independent worlds? Sloane had an unconvinced look on his face. I guess it could happen, he shrugged. Well, what do I do with you? He looked at Draylen in the eyes. Draylen shouted, Let me go! Warren remained unnoticed by Sloane as Draylen's momentum returned all at once. He reached for the canteen of elemental liquor and got as much as he could before he hit the water. The water rushed by. Every time he got hold of some rocks, giant craters came out of the landscape of the canyon. He needed to use his crafter's glass to absorb the impact. He couldn't do this for long. Now the problem was that you needed a long time and training to get the ability to use 2 at once. Even then, no one in the history of the world has ever done more. And to use the rocks in the water was dangerous because of the shifting and changing substance above it. That's why when Draylen caught a glimpse of a large rock jutting out of the river, he knew without the crafter's glass, the impact would hurt bad. He was Draylen, the man from another world. He was here to aid Nathaniel the Noble in his quest to stop Sloane the Divine. When he hit the rock, his leg hit the... Whoa, I lost myself. When he hit the rock, his leg hit first.
Huh.
The left one broke first. The surge of elemental liquor moved the rock after he broke his right leg. The rock shot out of the water at incredible speeds. It soared through the air, using his elemental liquor to cling onto it. Draylen slowed it before it impacted the edge of a cliff. The city was starting to appear very quickly. Before he knew it, he was under another bridge on his giant stone. Lucky for him, any further, and the healing aura wouldn't have healed his legs after he passed out. When he awoke, he was all alone. He jumped down. When he felt safe, he reached into his back pocket. The crafter's glass was gone. He drank the rest of the liquor and rode the small stone back up to the bridge. He stopped. He stepped off. Everything looked to his right looked like a military encampment. He began walking left. When he walked off the bridge, he was in a town. The people of the town all had small animals running around them. Some were feeding them, others playing. He walked by a window and saw some people around several tubs of water, with water falling onto their pets. They were washing them. Most of the creatures seemed to enjoy it. He didn't stop for long. He moved to the outer edges of the city where he saw his three friends, Flo and Force, trailing behind them.
So other than some of the words you've changed, which I liked better as you're changing it.
Jutting and... Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when I'm reading it out loud, I'm trying to keep it all flowing and sounding right.
Yeah. There's definitely a flow issue when...
At the end here.
He's in the water. There's a definite flow issue while he's...
Where is it? Let me see here.
You were already there. Now the problem was that you needed a long time training to get the ability. Yeah, that paragraph probably could be flushed out. Oh. And you needed a long time training. A long time of training.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, a long time training is. I don't know. I guess of might need to be there. Now the problem that you needed. The problem was, I see. Now the problem was that you needed a long time of training to get the ability to use 2 magic at once. Of training.
You need a long time. You needed a ton of training. Oh, you needed to train a long time?
Yes, that's what it was. You said the thing and that was always in my head. I lost a long time. You needed a long time to get the ability to use 2 magics at once. And even then, no one in history has ever, in the history of this world, has ever done more than 2.
And to use the rocks in the water was dangerous because of the shifting and changing substance above it. That is why when Draylin caught a glimpse... Okay. When Draylin caught a glimpse of the large rock jutting out of the river, so change that sticking out to jutting. Okay.
Sorry, what?
The next line down, almost directly, take out sticking.
Oh, jutting.
Do your jutting.
Why do I keep capitalizing?
He knew without the crafter's glass, the impact would hurt bad. I love how he's, like, reassuring himself. He was Draylin, the man from another world. He was here to aid Nathaniel the Noble in his quest to stop Sloane the Divine. When he hit the rock, his leg hit first. His leg hit first. His left leg hit first, breaking in the process. When he hit the rock, his left leg hit first, breaking in the process. His leg hit first, the left one broke first.
Oh, that was all right.
Are you hearing me?
Well, hold on.
Okay.
I like what you're saying, but I've heard it everywhere. And I'm trying to just say it a little more.
Well, you're not even changing the part that I feel like is the worst.
When he hit the rock...
Okay. His legs hit hard instead of first because you have first in the same sentence.
I know. I'm figuring that one out right now.
Okay. Not even clicky clacks happening. When he hit the rock, it was feet first. The left one broke as the surge of elemental liquor. You can just get rid of that first. The left one broke. Left leg broke.
Yeah. I'm trying to be a little more clear and concise with this one.
And then just get rid of first. Draylin's left leg broke as the surge of elemental liquor moved into the rock. After he broke his right leg, the rock shot out of the water at incredible speeds.
It soared through the air.
His elemental liquor clinging to it. He slowed it before it impacted the edge
I think
of a
there's
cliff.
a thing I can do.
It's almost my bedtime, guys. But I want to read this story before I go to sleep. It soared through the air. Draylen used his elemental liquor to cling to it. He slowed it before it impacted the edge of a cliff. The city started to appear quickly. Before he knew it, he was under another bridge on his giant stone.
Well, that was right, because it should be right.
It feels a lot better now. Just a little tidbits here and there. Luckily for him, any further and the healing aura wouldn't have healed his legs after he passed out. When he awoke, he was alone. He jumped down when he felt safe. That's what you said while reading.
Oh, yeah. I was reading ahead, sorry.
It's okay.
He reached into... his back pocket. The crafter's glass was gone. He drank the rest
of the liquor and rode a smaller stone back into the
finding
bridge.
something else a problem.
He found that the crafter's glass was gone. He drank the rest of the liquor and rode a small stone back up the bridge and stepped off. Period. Everything to his right looked like a military outlet? What did you say there? I can't remember. Military encampment.
No, it's even worse than that. Barracks. Is that not how you spell it?
No.
Is it E?
It's a C.
Barrack. It's a name.
First
too.
one.
That's how you, that weird. That's weird looking word. It's
bar,
like they tried to spell barrel.
No, bar.
But it went wrong.
It's bar and racks, where your bars and racks are.
It's a weird looking word.
I don't know. Where your racks of weapons are. He began walking left. When he walked off the bridge, he was in a town. The people of the town all had small animals running around them. That's got to be feeling very weird for him. People taking care of animals and giving them nice little baths. They're animals. Why are you petting them?
And in here far too much. Oh, got backwards here.
Oh, okay. Some were feeding him, others playing. As Draylen walked by a window, get rid of where?
Hold on.
At the beginning, get rid of that where. He saw some people around various tubs, water falling on their pets. They were washing them. Most of the creatures seemed to enjoy it. Most of them. He didn't stop for long. He moved on the outer edges of the city where he saw his three friends, Flo and Force, trailing behind them.
I did not mean to capitalize that.
You still capitalized it.
Well, you're right. I didn't mean to do all caps. I meant. That's how he would see it.
I guess that's true.
Or even maybe because he's been animals his whole existence. It would be weird to have animals be around, like you're just taking care of them.
Right. Well,
especially if they're different species than you.
I don't necessarily see anybody on the planet which he's from use animals as pets. I mean,
not in the continent he's from. But on the other two continents, yeah. And on the third continent, who knows?
Even the one continent I would see them doing that with, it's more of an ask and not a do.
Yeah.
So they're not...
More like friends.
It's more pets. Like, yeah.
Yeah. In fact, he would say friends there.
It'd be a true cohabitation between animal and humanoid.
Yeah.
Whereas here it's, oh, you're cute, you're gonna love me. Like you do with the Bogans, with the forcing of the love.
I do. I love my dog. And she loves me back no matter what she says with her eyes.
As she looks over here.
All right. Well, that's what happened. He fell into a river, was stopped by the cat, and the cat helped him by making him disappear as he was flying through the air.
But Sloane still saw him.
Yeah. Well, Sloane saw him first.
Oh, okay.
But because Nathaniel started looking, he's like, oh, I see. I can start looking.
I see.
And he has a little more resources. The way it works is if you have, the more people you have, it's more mirrors. Like there's a crux that keeps happening and you can kind of see everyone as your mirror. It's very strange, I would imagine. But kitty cat, Warren.
Kitty cat.
It's not Warren the Valiant, it's Warren the Gray Cat. Poor guy.
I like how he said. I like how he's pleased with himself with the rune he etched into Draylen's
I know, I like it too. He's very much their friend, but he's not like really an active thing in here. He just pops up every once in a while. He's not supposed to be there.
He seems like this malevolent friend, honestly.
Malevolent?
Evil?
Bad?
What was...
Benevolent? Good?
No, I don't see him as a good friend.
Okay.
I see him, I mean,
he's
keeping
passive, neutral is what I'm trying to go for. He's just doing whatever he wants.
Very much still seems cat.
Except for the very beginning when he stopped Draylen. He made it very clear that Arcane sent him.
Yeah.
The Divine Arcane sent him.
No, but he very much still is cat.
But, yeah, he's just a cat in his attitude. That is my goal. Very nonchalant, very passive, very simple. Soft even.
Would you call cats malevolent?
I don't know what malevolent is. Should we Google that? Let's Google that.
Malevolent.
I don't know what malevolent is. That isn't a word as far as I'm aware.
You're trying to say maleficent.
Malevolent.
Malevolent.
You said malevolent.
Malevolent.
Malevolent, huh? That sounds like a drug.
Malevolent.
Well, I spelled it menviolin.
Oh,
menviolin.
No, that's not what I said.
Pretty much.
Malevolent.
And apparently, Google's asking me if it's one of these 4 things. It's got to be something like that.
No, retype
Is it melatonin?
No. You're not spelling it how I say it.
Mevinolin?
You're not spelling it how I say it.
Okay,
malevolent.
How do I spell it? Malevolent.
I've been saying malevolent this whole time. You had no T.
It's auto-translated to malevolent. auto.
Well, then maybe I'm just saying it wrong.
Menvolent. Instead, search for menvolent. In fact, Google, why don't you define it? No, it's not going to work. Male violent. It's asking me if I meant male violent. I don't think any of this is right. So let's go back to what we were going to end up here. Back to Chapter 16 recap.
Draylen wakes up in the sky with a cat. I made him laugh so hard he's misspelled it.
Oh my gosh, I can't type. I mean, I typed for like 8 hours today. It was insane.
Why are you being weird? You brought all the toys. Malevolent. That's what I've been saying this whole time. Malevolent. Malevolent. Okay, I've been saying it wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh, where did I go? There you go. Okay.
You were stopped by a cat over a river. The cat is Warren. And helpful? Question mark? Draylen meets Sloane. Hevzins?
Well, hold on. I just realized something.
Yo. came from above.
Where is it?
Up. Right there. Right where your finger is. As if descending from the heavens.
Yeah, I was going to do that. It's better for the book. That SC combo is annoying.
SC?
Letters S and C.
Where did you have SC?
Like science, SCIENC, or consciousness, CONS. I can't do it. I'm gonna give up right now on that word. I can type it and then have Google correct it. That's really easy.
And you spelled heavens wrong.
I spelled it transposed. Oop, and descends. I did the SC thing. I hate that. It's science, SCIENC. It's terrible. Figure out languages, linguists. This is nonsense. Give me something structured.
Draylen breaks his legs and then flies through the air on a rock. Now the question of the day is, if you were forced down a rushing river, and I'll have Hooded go back up to the magic so you guys can see it. What magics would you use to help yourself survive?
And which one would it be? And if you can even figure it out from the words that I have posted on the screen, it may require you to blow it up a little bit. And so you'd have to be like tech savvy. Whatever. Good luck. It's a hunt. Give me your answers. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's everything.
Have
Love
a
everyone.
good day.
Bye.
Bye.